Good morning, everyone. I want to thank TEMU for sponsoring today's video. Today's video is a TEMU haul um, in the arts and crafts section, and I got a few items that I'm very excited about. And so I want to bring you guys along and show you all the information about the items that I received and how I'm going to utilize them in my house. Well, I bet you guys did not know that I was an arts and crafts person. I sure am. I love arts and crafts. And so I'm going to show you guys a TEMU haul that I have and here in front of us. And I'm going to show you the items that I got and how I'm going to be using them. And I am actually going to be using some of them, if not all of them, in projects in this video. Okay, the first thing I got was a sign that says, "One small positive thought in the morning can change your whole day." And I truly believe in that. And so I'm going to be using this as a sign that I put in my house. Okay, I'm looking forward to that. I also wanted to go over the items, other items that I got. And so let's we got a bundle of artificial fake flowers here. And so let's get into these flowers and take a look and see what they look like. Okay, I'm gonna rearrange some stuff here. Let's get into these flowers and see what they look like. I've been in the mood to kind of do like some spring decorating in my house, and that was kind of what I had in mind with these flowers. And so when I purchased them, and I'll leave the prices of everything for you guys and the links to everything in the description below this video. But let's get in here and take a look at these bunches, these flower bunches. And so my thought when I bought these, they are kind of tangled together, so let me take my time and get them out, was to use them in floral arrangements, okay, on my in my vases on my table. And so that was the kind of idea that I had for these. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 of them. Okay? So I'm super excited about using these in a floral arrangement. 1 or 2 floral arrangements. Okay, so I showed you this and how and decided how I'm going to use it. So let me, okay, the flower arrangement, that 5 bundle was $5.99. So that's about, you know, $1, a little over $1 a floral arrangement. And then this sign here was only 77 cents, okay? So less than $1. The next thing I'm going to show you is this item here, and it is a 54-piece diamond painting toolkit. Okay, and so I was excited about this because I do like diamond painting, and so I wanted to get in here. And I used to work with seniors in my area, and they used to do a lot of diamond painting, and so I am interested in getting into diamond painting. And I do have a few kits that was gifted to me. And so I'm very excited about getting these tools to get this project done. Okay. And get started on these projects that I have. And so I'm going to be doing little art projects every day and taking you along with me on these. And these are little, looks like little zipper packets, okay? And then we have that. We have several of these. We have this tool here. Looks like little tiny labels, maybe. And we have 4 of these. Okay, so let me get all this out. Labels, and then 4 of those. All right. And so I'm excited about getting to use these tools and figuring out how to use them. And yeah. So let me get these put away, and we'll move on to the next item that I picked up from TEMU. So you'll be seeing me use these things in upcoming projects. Okay. To go with this set and the diamond kit that I have, this is the glue that goes over the top of the to seal in the diamonds, okay, that you paint over the top of it. And so it comes with the glue. It's painting sealer, okay, diamond painting sealer, and it comes with several brushes. So this entire kit comes with 3 different brushes and then the sealer. And the price on this was $5.49. Okay, so I'm excited about getting to work with these projects that I have. I'm so excited about this. Okay, I'm gonna put all of this back in here so that it'll be all together when I get ready to work on these projects. But I'm excited about doing some of these art projects and crafts projects. This is a set of crochet needles. I love to crochet. I grew up crocheting, and then along the path, you know, the way that I gave it up. And so I am excited about getting these needles. Okay, and so I'm going to show you them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different sizes of needles. 8 different needles, okay? And these are the small ones, okay, that you do like doilies and things like that with. And these were only $1.99 each, okay? The next thing on this list that I have is it's a tape measure. This is $1.19, and it's used for fabric and things like that to measure. It's I have one that's like a construction tape measure, but I wanted one that you measure fabric and things like that, like for my crafting. And so I picked this one up from TEMU, and as you can see, it comes out like that. Okay, and I'm excited about having this in my arsenal of crafting. And this, like I said, was only $1.19, so I'm excited about having that in my crafting. Okay, then I love coloring, and I love writing with colorful pens. So I got this collection of colored pens, gel pens, for $2.49. And I'm really excited about this. Okay. And getting these and using them in my, you know, like my labeling that I do and my canning and all that stuff. It gives me an opportunity to use creative colors in my labeling. And then the last thing that I got here is called a handy stitch, and I didn't want a full-blown sewing machine, okay, but I wanted was a small kind of handheld one, and so they had one there. It's a portable and cordless, and so I am going to get this out and get it using it for you guys to see how it works. But I wanted you to see it, okay? And this is it. It comes with a set of pieces that go with it, which is probably the spools of thread for sure, a threading piece there, and some kind of a pin, okay? So I'm excited about getting in here and getting started with this, okay? And using it on a few things. I'm excited. I'm excited. Hey. And it does come with, looks like instructions, okay? Battery not included. It takes 4 AAA batteries, okay? So I'm excited about getting in here and using these items. In this machine, I'm going to put it all back into the box so I don't lose any of the pieces. Okay. And this machine, the price on it was $7.99. $7.99 for this machine, okay? So I'm excited about getting in here and using these items, okay? I'm going to leave all the information in the description below. I'm also going to leave you a few pieces of information about TEMU. If you are not already downloaded on your phone, there I'm going to leave you a link where if you are the first time user of TEMU, you're going to get a $100 bundle by clicking the link and using my code to check out with. You'll get an extra 30% off, okay? So the links that I'm going to leave you down below are going to be are going to help you to save money, okay, in the long run. All right, everyone, so I'm getting you in here. Let me back this up just a little bit so you can kind of see what I'm doing. There we go. All right, so I have that that art kit, the diamond art kit that I got from TEMU here, and I want to show you how this works, okay? The first thing I want you to see is that I got my diamond art out, and because I needed the beads out of it. And this is the project that I'm going to be working on, so I'm going to lay this over the top so you can see how this works. Okay, so this is what I'm going to be working on. It was given to me as a gift, and so I am going to be using it, and I'm excited about using it. Now it's a cactus is what it is, and it actually goes this direction. In your case, in my case, it would go this direction. In your case, so you can see it, it goes, let me see. Yeah, that direction, okay? Hold on, let me see. Yeah, that direction. So you can see that these are the tops of the cactuses over here, and this is the bottom. All right, and so I'm excited about getting this started. And so the very first thing that I need to do, though, is I need to set this canvas aside, and each one of these kits comes with a tool like this, okay? It comes with, these are the pieces that came with the canvas, okay? It comes with this wax stuff and this little tray. And what you do is you take these little bags, okay? I'll pull one out just for an example. This is bag number 14. You take these little bags and you drop them in here and you shake it, and it lines them up for you, okay? And you can see But some of these bags are very teeny tiny ones, okay? But the way that they come, you need to put them in some kind of a container or baggies so that you can, you don't lose them, because, you know, you don't want these all over the place, all right? And so this kit from TEMU comes with these little baggies to help you be able to open and close, because they're zipper bags. So you take them out of this one and put it in here, and that way when you're working with one of the beads, you can take some of them out and put them into the tray and shake it, okay? And it'll line up, all right? So these came with the kit, with the canvas kit, all right? I'm gonna set these aside and we're gonna talk about what the kit that TEMU came with, okay? So with the TEMU kit, you came with the exact same tray that they had over there, and there's 2 of them. So in essence, you could have like 2 or 3 different colors going at the same time, which is pretty cool. All right, I'm excited about that. It also came with this wax, the same wax that came with the kit, but this one has like many different, like 8 of them, 8 little squares, when the kit came only with 1 square, okay? So this has way more of those little wax things, all right? It also came with the little baggies and these little labels. And these little labels are how I'm going to code the bag, okay? So each one of these comes with a corresponding number. Let me get my glasses out here so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so each one of these comes with a corresponding number. So this is number 1. So I would put all of these beads into one of these baggies and label it number 1. Okay, and then I would do that with all of these little beads, and that's the first project, the first stage of doing this. Okay, is to get all of these out of these baggies and out of these and into baggies that can be sealed back up. Okay, so that's the first step to this project. Then this kit comes with also with a pair of tweezers, and it comes with these. Now, what these are is on this side, it's 1 at a time, these little beads. On this side, these little beads can be placed, I do believe, let me get my glasses out. I'm learning to use these glasses now, okay? All right, so, yeah. So this is 1 at a time. This is 2 at a time. And these will do multiples at a time, okay? So you can see that depending on how big the bead is, you can do multiples at a time, all right? And so this one looks like it'll do 2 at a time, and the middle ones will do 4 at a time, and maybe this 5 at a time, all right? And so that way, if you're doing multiple beads of the same color, then you can use, instead of doing them 1 by 1 by 1 by 1, you can use these to do multiples, okay? Which is pretty cool. All right, the kit came with only has the 1 at a time. Now this, I have come to realize what it is. And what it is these are grippers. For those of you that have trouble gripping this, okay, these are little grippers that help you, if I'm not mistaken, they are intended, yep, to go on here to help you grip this, just like this, to give you a little gripper on it, okay? And so I'm going to put these on here, okay, because that's what they're intended to be used as. That's the first step in doing this, is get the equipment put together like it should. Okay. And remember that if you're using any one of these grippers, you can flip it around and use multiples or the single ones on this side. Okay. So let's get these put together. And it seems to go back, instead of pulling it from here, it gets stuck when you do it from here. Okay. So I'm going to push it instead. I used to do this with my students who had problems with dexterity in their fingers, is I would use pencil grippers for them. And so when I saw those in the bag, I was like, what are they doing with pencil grippers? But then I realized that this is the reason why they do it. Okay. There we go. Okay, so these are set up now with the pencil grippers on them. All right, and so we got 2 of these trays like this. And then this one, it does the same thing. It lines them up, but it also has a spout on it, okay? And the tweezers are, if you want to pick it up one by one and put it in there and not use this, you can use a set of tweezers to do it, okay? It came with it. I'm not sure I'm going to use it. But what I am going to do is start off with labeling these little baggies, okay? Now, there are other methods that you can do this art with, okay? But for the purpose of this video, we're going to use my gel pens that I got, okay? And I'm going to pick a color that I want to be creative with today. And I think I want y'all to notice these colors. Some of these are a solid color and some of them have translucent caps, okay? So for instance, there's a translucent cap here, purple, and there's a solid one here, purple. So let's do this. Let's start with the first one, okay? And I'm going to get these labels. You guys know I love labels, okay? So we're going to get these labels out, and I am going to start with number 1. So I'm going to put a number 1 here. Nope, this is what I'm going to do. It goes to, I believe, 15. So 2, I'm going to put 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to do the first 5 in this one. I want to see what the difference between this solid colored purple and this colored purple is. I'm curious to know. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, this is a little darker color purple. All right. Guys, I love art. One of the things that I am is a certified art teacher. Yep, I'm a certified art teacher. And I only taught art 1 year. Okay, and it was a summer program. And the reason is because even though I'm certified to teach art, there's only really one art teacher on campus, and that's a privilege if that campus has an art teacher, to be honest, okay? And so getting a job as an art teacher, virtually impossible, okay? So let's do 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, so you guys can see that these pens really do work. And it's like, almost like It's so smooth. These pens are very smooth. This is a neon color, so maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what they're calling these. It's a neon color as opposed to, no, they're all labeled neon colors, okay? So as I get in here and do a little bit more art projects with these throughout, okay, then I'll let you know how I feel about them. So far, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome so far. Another thing I'm looking for is it going to come off on my hands? So I'm going to just label all of these packets. Now I have a packet here that these packets came in that is exact same size, okay? The question is, there's more than 15 here, so I'm gonna save that, and I'm gonna store the rest of these in there, okay? So now I'm gonna put the labels on these bags. All right, so the ink is smearing a little bit, but that's okay. We'll get more into using these pens in my art projects and see how they react on different canvases, you know, different papers. All right. Okay, I'm going to get these finished labeling, and then I'm going to come back when I start putting the beads in. I'm going to show you how to use the other pieces. Okay, we are back. And I have gotten all of the bags labeled. And so I'm going to flip them back over, stack them back up in the order, and lay them there. I'm going to set that off to the side for later use. We're done with the labels. And now I'm going to use this piece of the kit. And my open bag number 1, I'm going to use a pair of scissors, and I'm going to come over here to these, and you'll see lines here, and in between is where you want to cut. The first cut, okay? There we go. Then we're going to take number 1. Matter of fact, I'm going to cut them all like, no, I want to keep them in order, okay? So let me figure out my method here. All right, so we're going to take number 1, and then I'm going to cut the corner off and put these beads. I'm hoping that this works, okay? Let's just put it that way. Okay. Now, there we go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little bag, and I'll flip this around. I'm going to slide it right in there, and all of these beads are going to go down into this little bag. One stuck up in here. Okay. Get that one with my finger, drop it in there. and I had like 3. So, okay. And there we go. All of the number 1s are in this little baggie. Okay. So that one is done. And we're going to move on to number 2 and do number 2. Now some of you are probably going to say this is really tedious, and it is tedious, okay? But for some people, this is quite therapeutic, all right? When I was a kid, we used to do, like I did cross stitching. My mom taught all of us how to do cross stitching if we wanted to learn, because she didn't force it on us. But if we wanted to learn, these are number 2s, okay? And she taught us if we wanted to learn how to crochet and cross stitch and knit. I never learned to knit because I could not get the concept of knitting, okay? Crocheting I could, but not knitting. And so, you know, we, as a family, my mom was very artistic in the fact that she liked sewing and things like that. And so this, you know, this kind of work is something that we enjoyed doing as kids. So, and you can see that this one also doubles up as lining up the beads as well, okay? So number 2s are done. And I'm going to get the bag for number 3. And I'm going to continue doing this until I get all of it done. But I wanted you to see how this kit works, okay? All right. I'll come back when all of these are done. All right, guys, I'm bringing y'all in to show you. I'm going to use this aluminum bowl here with a lid on it to put all of this kit in here, with the exception of the actual art piece, all right? But all the pieces and components, all right? There were 19 packages in all. They're all labeled. And so I'm going to put all of these in here. Okay, they are in order, stacked. And so I'm going to pick them up in order and put them all in here. They're probably not going to stay in order, but that's okay. All right, and I'm going to put all the pieces together so that I have all the pieces. And then on another day I'll get started on this art project, okay? But that's how you use that kit that I got. And that's how I was going to use these markers, is to label different things. I'm also going to, I might use them to color with. I will see. They're very fine marker, and they work very well. So I am very, very pleased with the markers. I'm very pleased with this kit that I bought to go with the diamond art that I'm going to be starting to use. So I was very pleased with all the pieces so far with this. Okay, so this is all going to fit into this little container. And there was enough left over to do another kit if I wanted to. All right. So I'm very pleased with this. All right. This was a nice little kit that I picked up. Okay. Now I've shown you the kit, shown you the colors and the neon colors that I purchased. And let me see, there's another piece in here. And I'm going to be, later on, I'm going to be putting the bouquets into a floral, into a vase that is going to be going into my house to decorate. And this goes into this kit as well, okay? Because once I get done with this art project, then I'm going to seal it off using this, okay? I'm looking to see. I'm looking to get this out. I'm going to take a look at this and see. Okay, I'm going to get this put together and hung in my house. And what you do is what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and tie a knot in it. Maybe a second knot. Do the same thing on this side. And now this is ready to go ahead and hang in my house, okay? I'm happy about this. I'm going to put it somewhere where I'm going to be seeing it every day, okay? As a reminder. Okay, and I don't have the yarn, okay, for this, okay? I have to get yarn for this, to use that. This is going to go into my arsenal of things that I'm going to be using to measure with, okay? So it's going into my kit, my craft kit. Matter of fact, I'm putting it in here right now. Right now, it's going to go in here into this craft kit. Okay. Let's see, is this going to fit in there as well? No, no. It might. All right. Yeah, it is. There we go. This turned into a nice little craft kit. Okay. And so that does it for this for right now. Okay. I will get back in here and do a little bit more projects. Okay. This is a beautiful floral arrangement that I put together using the TEMU flowers that I received. Aren't they gorgeous? I only needed about 3 to get that completed, and I got it. That was a package of 5. So I have 2 left over that I'm going to use in a different arrangement. But isn't that gorgeous? These are beautiful floral addition to my house. I'm so grateful for TEMU.